to Joplin. And so, but from then on, I'm just going to close this out real soon, but things have happened, and that's sort of along that line, you know, just good things, opportunities. One thing that I will just stop with. When I got here, I had graduated from USC with a master's in piano and also a teaching degree also. But I wasn't satisfied. I didn't think I had really very good teaching. I wasn't satisfied. But the teacher that they put me with, who was the head teacher, was from England, and that's supposed to be marvelous, or magic, if you're from Europe. And so when I got to Joplin, people were telling me, oh, you need to go study with this man. He teaches over at Pittsburgh, and he's a marvelous, marvelous teacher. And I thought, I'm tired of teachers. They don't really help me. I end up teaching myself anyway. And but after a while, I wasn't practicing and needed a challenge. And so I met this man, Mr. Humble. And he was humble, rather small man, but he knew how to teach. It was marvelous. Opened up, I completely redid everything I'd ever learned. It was just marvelous. It was just marvelous. It's opened us like you men had been preaching today and yesterday. When you open up the scriptures, I just said, this is wonderful. It's just opening a new world, you know. And I appreciate everything you've said. It's been marvelous, and the singing is wonderful, and opened up. But anyway, I was willing. God made me willing. I thought I was tired of teachers because they really didn't help me very much. But this man knew everything about the body and how, all the different things. And so it took me 2 years. I retooled completely, all technique and everything, and I knew that God had sent me to him. It was a wonderful thing. And I had him as a teacher until he died, really. And I probably had him for about 5 years. And it fitted me I knew really how to teach. Before, all I knew was how to play. I didn't know how to teach. And so I can just see God working in all kinds of things all through my life. Right now, my husband and I worked in this church. I worked here as music ministers he worked 11 years before he died. And then I worked here 17 years. So then I retired last year. I thought it was time for a new, but the young couple that are here now, they're exactly like George and I were, because they're 20, 21 or 22. She is an excellent, excellent pianist. I had her as a student in Ozark. And he's a wonderful leader, song leader. And so I thought, what a blessing. It's just almost like, when I'd see them working, it's almost like, that was me. You know, I couldn't realize it all those years. But anyway, and that is my testimony. Given, where are you? There you are. He says, give a testimony. And I didn't know what a testimony was. I wasn't sure. Was it a sermon? And I can't do that. And he said, well, just talk about how God has led your life. And so that's what this has been. I hope that it's helped some of you to maybe you should search out some older people and see what wisdom they have, you know. And I love the preaching, and I love giving and doing theirs. My husband loved them, and it's a wonderful relationship. And thank you so much. Okay, I guess that's all. I could go on for a lot.